training of what sort of missile system that may have been coming from?
Well, you're a dumbass, aren't you?
I'm sorry, sir. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with all the latest next.
It actually is not a tornado, and I know that because what we're looking for is debris along the base of that, and that dog right there, that dog is the key to all tornado formation. What happened there? That was bizarre.
Good afternoon, and apologies.
Yeah. Ba. Như vậy thì
OMG, I just fucked my boss.
It has been the biggest day today of the entire 10 days of World Pride.
¿Y tú qué opinas?
Fuck her right in the pussy.
No. Ok, bueno, siempre hay de todo un poco.
They're happy to be second, even though they would have liked a first place win.
Fuck her right in the pussy.
Like that. I want to bring in some of the fans. How nervous were you guys watching this game?
I was really nervous. Fuck her right in the pussy.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little more of what you saw?
I sure can. I was sitting on my front porch, grabbed a beer, and fuck her right in the pussy.
Back to
This whole bullshit, excuse me, the whole thing about
Ogandago.
Wagadugo. Uagadoodoo.
Ooga-doogo, quadadugo,
Oogadoogow.
Thank you to all those who sent in some snack news. So forgive us, our light sort of keeps going on and off. You'll have to bear with us. We'll do natural. Should we go natural light? We heard Lulu who said, oh, there we go, we're back on.
Do you know what you've got? No idea at all. I doubt it very much. Okay.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Who was that? What was that about?
I knew you were going to. I can't remember his name. Top of my head. Terrible. He's IDS's old bag carrier. I feel terrible about that. I'm in name gridlock, I'm afraid.
And certainly, if we look at, the changing complexion of this cabinet compared to the last one, the one yesterday, and what we can see is that
Adam,
so-called
do you want to take a pause?
Yep.
Do you want to take a pause?
No,
because I've been talking non-stop. You okay?
No, I swallowed a fly. That's all right. But
there was an old woman.
I've recovered now.
Not quite as hot and humid as it's going to be in the next few days, Charlie and Lou.
Oh, Carol, don't look behind you.
Don't turn around.
I'm staged by a dog. It's the story of my life.
Joey loves Yardell's ice cream.
I guess so, and I guess I'm finished with it now.
Yeah,
so
come on, Elise,
take another bite.
All I see is this little tongue.
He is really into it's French vanilla, in case you're wondering. So okay, I could watch that all day.
I'm
that's
pretty
cute.
And I love Yardell's ice cream.
How's that, bud?
Wind speeds have been increasing.
Sand in my eye and in my mouth now. And we have storm chasers taking photos of me trying to report in the dust storm. Nolan's laughing at me, and this storm is very intense. I'm sure you can see by the looks of me how strong that this wind is. Now it's like taking a beating with little hail pellets, if you will.
What about the part where they say that they were afraid you were going to kick them out of the shelter if they didn't have sex with you?
You can believe all you want.
You just think all these three women have the same?
It happened 2 miles from the stadium, which will host one of the World Cup semi-finals next week. The bridge, which was...
There you go.
Thanks.
Part of it was crushed.
منتصف ليلة أمس هذا بالإضافة يعتدون علينا هنا بال
But right now, it looks like we're going to get some breaks, so that's the good news.
It's not quite as thick. Excuse me. It is not quite as thick this morning along the coast.
Scusami, Johnny parola
Ricordati di non darmi mai dell'emblematico perché ti metto le mani addosso da lì.
Emblematico no.
Però
Number 5 takes us to an accident scene in Charlotte, North Carolina. 4 firefighters are hurt after a fire truck overturns on the highway this morning.
The best way to avoid these email scams. Oh, we're having an earthquake here. Whoa, this is a big one. Wow, this is a large earthquake that we just had here at KTLA. Wow.
Goodness gracious, we're not
Sorry,
feeling
guys,
anything
don't know if
here.
you just felt that down there in San Diego. We just had a pretty decent-sized earthquake here.
It is funny.
Whoa, an earthquake.
Big earthquake right now.
Big earthquake. That's
A really strong shaker right now.
very big. You can tell we get. We're looking at
a strong jolt,
CBS2
and it's
seismo
still
graph right now. This is quite a jolt.
And we can
For those
still
of you who are
feel
still
it.
feeling it.
Same. Well, we're in for another warm day in the tri-state, but it sounds like some rain is on the way. Byron?
Yes, we're hearing some shaking here. It sounds like we have an earthquake here, so I'll have to check that out here. I'm just guessing, or maybe we had some brief gusty one. Is it an earthquake? Okay, so we're seeing a little shake here. It's not uncommon. We live here along the New Madrid Fault here.
Do you live around here?
Yeah. Wow, you're super pretty. You want to go on a date sometime?
We're on the air live right now on KTLA, actually.
The lake here is 8 feet low. We're at Captain Cove's Marina, and this should all be water.
Wow. Yeah, Jeff is stuck.
Now, following her victory speech, Kim asked her and her supporters to say a prayer for Gina Roberson, who remains hospitalized for a stress-related illness. Kim says her and Gina will remain friends and work together in this Harrisburg community. Working for you tonight in Harrisburg, Dave Marcheski, ABC 27 News.
Very, very strong. West Preston in the mix, Northcote Park in the mix, and I think everyone's enjoying just how even and how good a league it is this year.
How do the Wizards plan to defend him?
They defended him pretty well when you really think about it, and ouch, that hurt.
Stay off the roads. It's better inside and not driving. You don't know what you're going to run into. Drive half the speed limit that you would if you are out on the road, if you have to be on the road. But yeah, I mean, cars parked in the middle of the road. We're seeing it right here all over, and just, dodge those cars in the road. Absolutely.
Apparently, Aaron Hernandez did a lot of traveling there. He went to Miami, he went to California. They are curious to see if any tattoos, new ones, appeared on him at that time, in that time frame.
Another part of the probation is that Rambold will be required to have a sex therapist. Now, excuse me. Now, with the status of Rambold's illegal sentence, the state has filed an intent to appeal.
That was a tough story for me to read. I just want you to know that. The one
about the vagina? What do you want to call it?
I don't want to call it at all.
A coochie coo? Is that better? Just say what it is. It's just biology.
It just seems odd that that's coming out like a regular news story. It seems like...
I just did a story about the wig and penis. Yeah. In case you weren't paying attention.
Put your stories together, you get some things going on.
All right, Chris Matthews helping us do the math there out of Washington. Chris, thank you.
Well, Chris Wallace, but close enough.
You know what?
Here you see the clouds pushing on shore.
Significant tornado touchdown. Now. Basement now. Let's go. Now. What?
And Andy Road's just starting to get a little wet this morning.
Yes, it is, Dave. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to be over here for a minute. Just thinking about a joke.
All right.
Wow.
You look like you got a little sun. You look a little red.
Oh, my gosh, to tears already. And tissue, Bob?
Hold on, Big.
Oh, my God. Thank you. I appreciate that. All
right.
There we go. Thanks. All right. Now we're straightening this out. Maybe even a few snowflakes at some higher elevations, 45 degrees. This could be the longest 3 minutes of my day right now. 2 minutes. Okay, 60 on Friday. Now we're okay. It's going to be at about 50. I have not been This lost for words in a while. Oh my gosh. What was in the coffee this morning? Who made that pot of coffee? And we are funny. I'm sorry. I wish you guys could be part of the off-air